Do you find yourself guessing about how your buyers buy? And if you are, then you're on a losing strategy. I can assure you that eventually you're going to be outguessed by your guessing. So today we're going to talk about the buyer's journey and why it's important, whether you're a B2C organization or a B2B focused company. So one of the first things we do with our clients is conduct a buyer's journey. Why? Because we want to understand every single step the buyer takes in order to buy my particular product. So the big question always is from our clients, well, how do you do this? Well, it's not simple, but there are steps that we take in order to determine how the buyer buys. And the first step is we survey them. We come up with a list of questions, and this will be different for every organization, that ask the buyer at each stage, our perceived stage, what information do they need to make a decision to go on to the next stage. So that's the survey. Then we call 10 random survey takers and we walk them through all the different steps painfully, step by step. So you got to buy them a Starbucks gift card. You got to give them something because no one wants to sit on the phone with you for an hour or two to go through this process. So give them something of value. And it's invaluable once you have 10 of these phone calls done and the survey. Then we piece together the buyer's journey on a customer map. So essentially we say, here are the 8 steps they go through in order to buy your product or service. And we map them out with detail, with quotes from each of them. So we get a good sense of how it flows and how long it typically takes. Then we set up the infrastructure and we create content that matches each of those steps so that we can deliver that content to them at the right time of the buyer's journey. So not only do we create the journey, we come up with a marketing automation system that can deliver that content, or we give it to the salesperson to deliver it if it's a manual process. So that's critical. In fact, we want to be able to predict and have the customer believe that we're reading their mind. We want to predict when they should be receiving it, and we want the customer to think that we're reading their mind. That's when we know we've done it properly. So if you've done this correctly, you will have not only shortened your sales cycle, but you'll increase your close rate over time because you're like with the customer. You'll understand what they need, when they need it, and it'll be a lot easier to close at the end of the day. So if you haven't done your buyer's journey, get started today.